entire state. So every facility who wants to get any PPE or laboratory testing stuff from the federal government, but in this case the PPE, you must report by 10 a.m. every morning to WebEOC, which is the software program that we use for this. We then get daily reports which give data like this that then go to the governor, so he's aware what we have on hand and how we've been successful trying to get materials or where we haven't been successful. And quite frankly, it's been challenging to be successful. We're going to have some victories, we hope, in the coming days and weeks, however. Once we do that, we send the reports up to the federal government, and then we have teams that have members of the Kentucky Department for Public Health, Kentucky Emergency Management, also the Cabinet for Health and Family Services, who review these detailed reports and make very, very difficult decisions about how to distribute this personal protective equipment. And we have a tiering system that goes through hospitals and long-term care facilities, EMS, shelters, places that have multiple COVID-19 patients, then similar criteria that has a single COVID-19 patient. Then we go to all other healthcare facilities and providers who need it. And then there's a fourth tier which captures everybody else who might need access to it. I will tell you that the team spends a lot of time. It is a difficult decision-making process. They try to be dispassionate and methodical about it. They're doing the very best they can to distribute the resources where it appears they are most needed. But we can't give the resources out unless everybody reports every day. And the level of detail is really quite specific. We need you to help us with that, because if we want to get resources from the federal government, we have to report that every day. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next up, and let me just, before we leave this, say we need a lot more of this. And we're working really hard on it every day. And we got a lot of people working hard on it, from our emergency management group to others. My Deputy Chief of Staff, Jonathan Smith, has had some real success, especially the last couple days. We appreciate everybody who's out working to make this happen. All right, next up, and I know it's critically important to so many Kentuckians, is an unemployment update. We are processing more claims than ever before and sending out more payments than ever before. But I know many of you out there still haven't gotten the service that you need. That is our fault, and we are working through it. We will help. We will get to you, and we will explain the glitches as they come in a transparent and honest manner. So, Josh Benton.
Thank you, Governor. Just a couple of things we'll do today is overview just some of the numbers of claims and payments and that sort of thing. But as the Governor mentioned, specifically those folks that haven't received a payment yet, we'll talk directly to them just to let them know where things are in the queue, and just with the struggles of not everybody being able to get someone on the phone. We'll talk about where the majority of those issues are. So the first thing we'll look at is the number of claims. We'll start here with the issues. So talking to, there we go, back on track. So the number of claims, so we've mentioned, March 16th is kind of our measure of when we saw the rapid increase of unemployment insurance claims. And you see there over 520,000 claims that have been filed since the middle of March. We're still averaging around somewhere between 14,000 and 16,000 claims a day from that time period. So a significant number of volume that we're processing. The payments have been almost $150 million in total payment of claims to over 450,000 people. Now, all